Matt Christine here from Sight of Sound with Kongos. What's going on, guys?
Hey man, how are you?
Man? Good to see you.
I want to start off by saying welcome back to Pennsylvania. You guys were just here 2 weeks ago in Bethlehem?
Yeah, I feel like we've been in and out of Pennsylvania a lot this year.
Yeah, I was going to say that. We saw you earlier this year in Scranton with Cage the Elephant, and now here. It's almost like it's your home away from home.
Yeah, it feels that way. Certainly with the crowds, it feels that way.
Definitely. Set went great today. It was nice and sunny. What was it like for you guys?
I was personally dying up there in the heat, just sweating like crazy. But I mean, it's just such a cool stage, and looking out on the people, and you can see the Rocky stage, you know, in the distance. It's a really cool experience. Philly's always never disappoints.
What do you guys think of the diverse lineup of Made in America? Any thoughts on being included in such a multi-genre experience?
We always enjoy that about festivals in general, particularly this Made in America festival. Like, I don't particularly want to go to a festival and see 25 just straight rock bands or alternative bands. It's nice to see, you know, our influences for all our music are hip-hop, from hip-hop to EDM to rock. So it's great to come to a festival and be able to go see all those styles.
What's it like to see the size crowd you guys had? You played earlier in the day, but so far it's been one of the bigger crowds. Does that make you feel pretty good about what you're doing right now, or?
Yeah, I mean, being that early in the day, you never really know what it's going to be like, if people are going to be too lazy to walk over in the heat, especially. But we're, you know, very, very pleased. The last couple of ones we've done, Firefly and Lollapalooza, it's been a similar story. We've had an early set and people come up, and it's very satisfying for us.
I got to ask, is it also nice to see him singing the lyrics to not just one song, two songs, but every song? People are buying the album, hopefully. Buy it, don't pirate it. And learning the songs. What's that like for you guys, having them not only sing along to the songs, but know and memorize all the words?
That's particularly satisfying, going to cities we've never been to before, and we kind of expect people to know, come with me now, and now I'm only joking, it's going to radio, but when they're singing like Escape or Take Me Back, some of those deeper songs on the album, that's really just shows that people have really dug into the music, and that's what we're really hoping people do, is not just hear one or two songs.
Yeah. And the best part about it is that you can read people's lips if you forget the words, which has happened before.
Nice. Now today, obviously was a little bit different because it was a festival set. You had a shorter set. I know normally you work some covers into your set. Where did that decision come from?
I think a lot of it was because, you know, as we were sort of getting our chops together, we used to play gigs in Phoenix where we'd be like the house band for 4 hours, you know. So we had to fill a lot of material, and so we had a whole bunch of original material. We did a lot of covers, instrumental, some jazz stuff. So it was a way for us to keep our chops up. Learn, you know, you can learn how to write a song by learning someone else's song. So we've always tried to do things differently. If we're going to do a Beatles song, don't do it like the Beatles. You're just going to make a worse version of it. So we try to mash it up with something else.
Is there a favorite cover song you guys have, or just whatever?
Definitely.
We do, I mean, Come Together, we do a mashup with a Dr. Dre bass line and another Dr. Dre synth line. That's a really fun one. We do a cover of Day in the Life. We don't play out much, but I really enjoy doing that song.
Now, the album's been doing great on US charts, international charts, all charts. Have you begun writing for the next album, or is it still in the early life of the current album?
Well, I think the one good thing about there was a lull for us, you know, where we put the album out in South Africa and it went really big, and then came back to America to try and get it going, and there was about a year and a half where just nothing was happening. So we used that time to write a lot. We've got a lot of new songs for the next album or two, written and demoed. The recording is going to take some time, but we feel confident about the material we've got.
So what's next for you guys? Are you on the road for the rest of the year? Or I feel like that's all you've done this year. Is there a break at the end of this? What's coming up?
We're told there's a break in December by our manager, but he may fill that up. I mean, it's a good problem we've had this year, is that we've been so busy, you know. So it's what we wanted to do.
Well, if you're going to have a problem, that's a good one to have. Thank you guys for taking a few minutes to talk with us. Check them out. Endlessly on tour. You've probably heard them on the radio. Buy the full album, Kongos.